Hey guys, and welcome to another exciting haul video. As promised in my last video, I have been back to HomeSense and other places and I have bought a whole load more of stuff. The things that I'm showing you today are from The Range, Hobbycraft and of course HomeSense. But before we kick things off, let me just show you a quick montage of some of the clips I got in a HomeSense store, just to give you guys an idea of the sort of things that they're stocking this year. I actually got chatting to one of the ladies who work there and they said that because everything is supplied from America, they have a whole load more stuff on the way, which is exciting. So if you just stay watching this video and join me straight after, and then we'll get the haul started. Okay, so to kick the haul off then, I will start with the things that I bought from Hobbycraft and then I'll work my way up to the stuff that I bought from HomeSense. I didn't really get anything exclusively for Halloween this year, just a few things that I thought I'd stock up as I'm planning on doing some craft and DIY ideas, some new videos and stuff on this channel as well. So first off, we've got this. It's just a pack of felt stickers of letters. I think these are going to be great just to stick on certain things, put some spooky phrases and stuff on. Again, I do apologise, that's just the air freshener going off in this room. I believe these were only $1.99. Okay, so it isn't fall for me if you don't have twine. So I bought plenty of twine as I know that there'll be loads of stuff that I'll be using this for over the fall season. Again, I will be using this in my DIY ideas. This was $2.99. They had a smaller roll, but I wanted quite a bit and it was only an extra 50p for this much, so I thought what the hell, let's get that. And then finally, as I said, not exclusively Halloween, I just got some luggage tags as I just thought that there's plenty of application ideas for these over the Halloween season. So that is it for Hobbycraft. Moving on to The Range then now. When I went to The Range, I picked up a lot of glassware. I was actually really surprised at how cheap their glassware was. So this was the first thing that I bought. It's a giant like candle holder. It's got like kind of a diamond pattern on it. I picked this up for $3.99, but it's absolutely huge. Like, you could fit a church candle in this. So this again will be cropping up in a future video of mine, as I've got some like hearth for decoration ideas that I'm putting together at the moment. But this I just thought was absolutely amazing. Again, when I saw that, I actually saw a smaller one as well, so I had to pick that up. And this was $2.99 and it has a slightly different pattern on it. It's again that kind of brown orange glass, so I just thought it'd be brilliant for this time of year. Okay, so the final thing that I got from The Range was this. Again, another glassware kind of item. This was $2.99 and this is just a brown ripple effect vase that I got. Again, it will just go in the living room and look quite nice at this time of year. Okay, so I noticed that my haul was quite long the last time and it was kind of the first haul I'd ever done, so I'm going to try and go through things fairly fast. This is leading on to the HomeSense stuff now. I bought up quite a lot, I spent quite a lot of money, but I absolutely love everything I managed to pick up. I went crazy when I went in there. So yeah, I'll just get stuck right in. Starting with these signs then that I picked up. I picked up two signs. This is the first one. It's just got a recipe for pumpkin pie on it. It's got a metal pumpkin on. It's on kind of like a wooden chalkboard, so it does look quite vintage, quite retro. And this has just gone up in the kitchen already. I know it's quite early, but love Halloween in this time of year. The second sign that I got then was this. It is quite big, so I'll just slowly push it up. Looks quite awkward, I guess, when I do that. But this is just, I absolutely love this. It's like kind of on like a door, and this was $9.99. The last sign I picked up was $5.99. And this basically just lists all the locations from like horror films, famous horror stories, that sort of thing. So we have Transylvania, Castle Dracula, Spooky Hollow, Cemetery Boulevard, The Crypt, Haunted Forest, all these sort of things. I absolutely loved it, and again I will be featuring this hopefully in a future video, but I think it'll just look awesome when it's put up near Halloween. Okay, so in the last video I did have a little bit of an obsession with pumpkins, and when I tell you that that hasn't stopped, I mean it hasn't stopped. I did do my best. I picked up 3 pumpkins this time. So I picked up this one first. This is a tall mercury glass pumpkin. This was only $7.99, so I thought it was going to be a lot more when I picked it up. I just thought it's a different shape, you know, to the other ones that I bought. So this will look really, really nice, kind of styled amongst them. To accompany that, I also bought this one. This one's got a bit of a blue and a copper tinge, which I thought was quite different. Again, really loved the shape. Mercury glass, this was $5.99. These two together, I think look quite nice. Rounding things off then for the pumpkins, the last thing I bought was a candle holder, similar to the other things that I picked up earlier on my other haul. This was £9.99. It's just like a copper metal pumpkin. It's got a lovely jack-o'-lantern face carved out into it, and it's got plenty of room to put a candle in at the back. Now I did try this with a tea light and it wasn't that great. I don't think it illuminated it enough, so I will need like either a bigger tea light to go in there or maybe a small church candle. I think that'll look absolutely wonderful. Whilst on the subjects of lights, I did actually see this in another haul on YouTube, so I was really glad that I could pick this up and that we actually had it in stock at our HomeSense. And it's this mercury glass skull. Now it does look jet black and really shiny, but when the lights are actually on inside, I do need to put some batteries in this permanently. I just quickly tested it out when I bought it home. It's kind of like a translucent colour, and you can see inside a whole lot more, so it does look really dark at the moment. I think it looks good just on its own, not lit, but when it has actually got the lights on, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. It looks really spooky, and this was £7.99. So again, I picked up some similar items in my last haul, but they had plenty more in stock this time when I went back, so I was super excited to see some other designs. These are similar to the wooden blocks and signs that I've been seeing coming from the Michaels hauls from America. I just picked up two of these. First one was £2.99, and it's just a raven on top of a skull. And again, this one was £2.99 in a coffin shape this time. It's got a skeleton with a bow tie on, and it just says trick or treat at the bottom, so I thought that was absolutely awesome. Again, these will look really nice, kind of styled amongst a few things when all the decorations are up. So my girlfriend actually picked this up and then decided that she didn't want it, so I was like, well, I'll grab it instead then, because I absolutely loved it. I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. It's just this raven. Now it's kind of like black plastic. It's not like a... I think it would have been nicer if it was wood, but again, I've kind of popped it, I've had a bit of a play popping it amongst a few items, and I think it looks really nice. It does have a bit of glitter on it, but not too much, because I really hate those things that come out at this time of year that are absolutely just covered in glitter, because not only does it go everywhere, I don't really think they look that nice, but this, again, I think just popping this anywhere kind of makes things look a bit creepy, so I was really pleased to pick this up, and this was only £5.99. Now, I'm kind of getting towards the end of the haul then now. These next two things aren't necessarily Halloween again, but they are definitely very fall. There were people kind of going around HomeSense just saying I've never seen this amount of like autumn stuff in there, and it was absolutely fantastic, because there's nothing more that I want than to kind of bring a bit of America and that feel into my house, especially at this time of year. So I actually managed to pick up two fall items, which I think are usually I kind of see in American homes, which were really nice. The first then was this candle holder. Now it's just a glass kind of vase, I guess, just set in kind of a wreath of orange flowers. And so it stands kind of like this. This was £12.99. A big nice church candle will look lovely in this, and this will be great on like the dinner table, that sort of thing, just in the centre as a nice centrepiece. I just absolutely love the colour. I loved how vibrant the orange was, and I didn't think that it looked too fake, which was nice. So they did have other styles, obviously you might have seen in the video. They did have other styles, but this was the one that I enjoyed the most. So kind of on a floral theme then, I picked up this wreath. Now it's absolutely huge. It's made of these orange flowers, so we've kind of got some fake like sunflowers, roses, peonies, is it? I'm not too sure. I'm not too familiar with flowers. This was a bit pricey. This was £19.99 for this, but it was the nicest one that I think that they had, and the one that I thought would look nicest amongst everything else. They did have obviously other ones, but they were quite thin and quite kind of sparse in terms of decoration. Like they'd have some pine cones glued on, but again things were coated with like glitter, and I thought they looked quite cheap, whereas I thought this looked quite expensive. This is going to look lovely on the fireplace, especially when the fire's on and we've got everything else kind of decorated. Again, I do believe you'll be seeing this in a future video of mine where I'll be kind of talking you guys through how I'll be decorating the hearth this year. Now this is the last item for the HomeSense kind of part of the haul. It was one of my favourite items. Now I absolutely hate these usually, but I saw again this on another haul. I just thought that they looked so like kind of classy and nice, and I just needed to pick one up. Again, I saw the style that I wanted. Okay, so it's just this snow globe. Now it has like a headless horseman in there. It looks like metal inside. It's painted that way, I think. So it's metal like and black in there. It's on this lovely black pedestal. If I give it a shake, I'm not obviously too sure how well you'll be able to kind of see. It's got black glitter and bats in there, and it looks absolutely awesome. Yesterday when I bought this, I just kept literally just shaking it and just watching it. Again, I'm not really a massive fan of snow globes. I think they look kind of horrendous most of the time, but I just really loved the way it was kind of like almost like a crystal ball on like this black base. I just thought it looked really classy. Now one of the things it does do, now it was £12.99, one of the things that it does do is this. Now I'm not too sure why it makes that noise. I mean, I know it's like Halloween, but I don't know why you'd have a snow globe there and then just make it do that noise all night. but I don't know, each to their own, I guess. They had other styles. They kind of had like a bride and groom and a pumpkin scarecrow, that sort of thing, but I didn't really like anything that I saw other than this. If they kind of did more, I think, like the metal kind of characters inside that were maybe as striking as this one, because I really love the jack-o'-lantern head on the horseman, then I might pick some more up, but as it stands, I kind of think this might be a one-time only thing. I'm not too sure I'm going to get into collecting snow globes now, but who knows, never say never. Now, the last two things on this haul are a little bit of fun, I guess. I just kind of ordered these online and they arrived recently, so I thought I'd just include them in my next haul. The first thing then is this Mars Attacks sleeping mask. I usually have a little bit of trouble getting to sleep at night because either the phone will be flashing or there's other kind of things in my room that'll be kind of buzzing or, I don't know, distracting me from getting to sleep. So it was kind of an idea put to me, maybe try like getting an eye mask or whatever when you go to sleep. Now I saw someone else had actually got one of these online. I absolutely love Mars Attacks and the film, so I just thought it was a little bit of fun. It's probably going to freak the girlfriend out one day when she just wakes up and then I've kind of got this on. But I haven't had a chance just to try it just yet, as it has only just arrived, so I don't know. Maybe it'll work, maybe not. If not, it's just a little bit of fun. The last thing then, which I was really pleased to pick up, was this. It's a Nightmare on Elm Street action figure. Now it's actually based off of the game, the old school game, and it's released by NECA. It's just Freddy Krueger inside. But let me just, sorry, open that up so you can see that. It's just Freddy Krueger inside, but obviously appearing in the colours as he did in the game. So he's orange and kind of brown in his colours. The same way as there's a version of Jason, which is like purple and blue. And Jason is obviously the one that I want to get next, but I just thought I'd pick this up. I believe I picked it up for about $25.99, so it wasn't too expensive at all. The eye mask was $6.99, but then I had to pay a whole load of shipping, as that had to come from Australia. But it was the only one that I could really find online. But this, yeah, I didn't really have to pay too much for, $25.99 and free delivery because it was in the UK. But I just think I've got a whole load of horror action figures and such, so this will look really nice amongst that collection. So yeah, that was everything. That's my second haul then. Again, I do know that there's going to be more as the season is just beginning. We still have everything to kind of get into: supermarkets, loads of other stores that I regularly visit over Halloween. I have just been notified by a friend that the Yankee Candle store has just got all their stuff in, so although I know I just ordered the candy corn Yankee Candle, I might go back and see if they have the trick or treat version this year, and if it's got like kind of a different design on it. But yeah, so I'll just try and keep you guys updated. I really hope that you liked what you saw. Again, this is only my second haul, so please be nice, guys. If you did like what you saw, please leave a comment below and give this video a like. I've got plenty more planned for this Halloween series, so if you guys just keep your eyes on the channel, then by all means I hope to keep you guys entertained up until Halloween. So thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.